Welcome, Commander.
I'm too important to talk to you right now, so leave a message.
I got her machine. Whatever. Hi, it's Rindane. Remember the other day when you foiled my plans? Well, you finally convinced me that the Eldred threat can no longer be ignored. So I'm destroying Ekinar and all the life it harbors, and perhaps most notably, the Eldred Codex. Do enjoy having your spirit broken, little Eldred. Oh, and tell Diande that Lothar says, "What's up?"
Hate furnace activated. Hi there. And gotcha!
Melka, what's your status?
Well, it's on fire, so not too great, Cap. We're gonna need some help trucking all this data out of here. You gotta find Chronicle. He's the Grove's librarian and, conveniently, a heavily armed sentry. Activate him and get the hell over here now!
Oh. Ah. Oh. Huh. I love my job. Ow. Executing execution.exe. Ow. 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 Ow.
should be enough. Go power up Chronicle.
For us, we should have.
Ow! Morelsi down. Ready yourselves for an existential nightmare. Just where the heck did you come from, Bella?
Alrighty. Since I have more than one viewer, I'm turning on my audio settings. So basically, you try to assemble currency as you go along, so that way you can activate your gear.
Hey there, stranger. I'm Chronicle, your guide to the nigh infinite world of Eldritch.
Yeah, that sounds like, you know, Smite, Paragon.
Yeah. And of course, you get to level up multiple trees of abilities as you level up. So, it's basically a storyline version.
First things first, you have 8 books overdue. You've got a week before I send the guards. Item number 2. Holy shit, the grove is on fire!
Holy shit, the grove is on fire!
Weird. Door's normally locked. Let me get in touch with security.
What? Damn it, Chronicle. Guys, just find the shards powering the gate and blow them up like usual.
Sure. Or I can just do this.
Oh cool, a giant thing.
Alright, Corbin.
Yep, they have the best personalities.
On your right is the thing that is also on fire. Follow me, fellas. We gotta get you to the grove.
Now who's the giant spider?
Friendly. He is the Chronicler. We are escorting him, and he's going to basically save all the Eldred information before it gets, you know, incinerated.
The Codex is everything they've learned about every species, civilization, and star they've encountered. So, you know, a lot of data.
Here comes trouble, little learners. I mean, fellas. Sorry, still in tour mode.
And now I have activated all my gear. So you actually get the gear through the missions, and you actually set them up in loadouts. And you can only have 3 total pieces of gear.
Science is the deadliest science.
Hey, get off the chronicler. They actually had to change this mission several times because it was too hard. Because he would get blown, the giant spider would get blown up too easily, thus ending the mission. So, this AI was originally created to be a wrestler in virtual wrestling. Eventually, he got smarter, bigger, tougher, and, more insane than everyone else, and broke free.
That
Somehow.
makes no sense.
Yeah, no one else knows how he did it either.
No, why would you build a fucking robot if it's gonna be virtual?
He didn't. The AI built him. The AI built the robot afterwards. Oops. It looks like the game was crashing.
So they built an AI to be a virtual robot.
Virtual wrestler.
And virtual wrestler. Okay.
Yep. And then eventually he got smarter and tougher and broke free, kind of like Skynet. And then eventually he started taking over computer systems and more stuff. And then he became the super robot you see here. After we destroyed his super body that he had built. So while it's doing that, I'll see if I can bring up more of his story. Oops. Or I can break everything.
My spies on Tempest tell me that the Imperium is mobilizing to capture an escaped prisoner they've been hunting for weeks. I know of only one that would merit such a response. It must be Caldarius. His jailers are in hot pursuit, but if we can beat them to Bliss, we may have a potent new ally in our war against Rindain, provided he makes it out of there alive.
Planet Bliss is basically an ice world, or Hoth.
Who's ready to die?
why would you take it? The other guy picked a tank, even though I'd already picked one.
Maybe he likes it.
He's just a dummy, that's all.
Maybe he dislikes the character.
Maybe. The character is kind of interesting because the more enemies he actually eats the enemies, the more health he gets. His maximum health goes up. He is kind of adorable.
What do you want?
We don't have much time, Caldarius. Your jailers are coming, so here's the deal. We get you out of here alive, and you help us kill Rindane.
I don't need your help. I might need your help. My assault frame's power cells were completely depleted in the escape from Tempest. If you want to be of assistance, you can start by restoring power to this facility.
The main power plant's damaged beyond repair. Cleese, any ideas?
According to these schematics from the UPR, an auxiliary power station was built in the caves, but never brought online. That's our best shot. Sorry, did I say best? I meant only.
This is one of Rendane's most persistent agents. He will not give up until I return to Tempest. I'd sooner die than give him the satisfaction. Aw, come on, Cal. We had some good times, right? Every day I spent in your care was endless torment. Every day I spent in your care was endless torment. Ah, thanks. I'm pretty proud of my work. Ah, thanks. I'm pretty proud of my work.
Caldarius' assault frame.
The UPR's not the sort to turn their back on a resource without a damn good reason. Something tells me we're about to learn why.
Oh, you can also, like, buy turrets and stuff, depending on the mode.
Neat.
It's a fair bet that something isn't pleased about your presence there. Prepare yourselves.
I am prepared.
We're detecting loads of activity down there. Prepare for battle. Defend the generator until it's fully initialized.
Like, I haven't seen that dude eat anyone yet.
Yeah, I'm not... I don't know if he's actually good at what he's doing. I just kind of see him there. I mean, this is a good wave for him, or a good mode, because there's a lot of spammy enemies that are weak and easy to eat. But I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't know what he's doing. Stop blocking my shots. dick. Alright. Shields up. Alright, next wave.
Subject nullified. Heat furnace at maximum.
I like the flamethrower at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah, it's one of the turrets we can place. Not necessarily the worst one, but with all these little people, it's good. There we are. One thing I don't like is even though those are two different factions, the swarmer little guys, they all immediately and only shoot at us.
I'll be laughing about that until the heat death of the universe.
You alright down there? We're detecting more of them coming your way. Prepare yourselves!
Died as you live, like a sniveling coward. Congratulations! Ow. Ow. Thrall destroyed.
Like, one of the characters is a straight-up vampire that steals life through his sword.
Well, yeah. Why don't we play that?
You certainly can. He's just a little squishy, in my opinion.
Organic life is an infectious disease. Just letting you know.
Organic life is an infectious disease, just letting you know. Alrighty, now that I've hit level 6, I shall show you why I never use it.
It's a murder party, and literally everyone is invited.
So, yes, I move slow. No, it doesn't matter. Because I am a fucking tank.
The generator's functioning beautifully. But what's next?
Now it's just a matter of redirecting power to our new friend. Facility control is your next destination.
Well, get moving. If Caldarius is located before he's ready for combat, he won't stand a chance.
So Caldarius is another character that we can unlock. Basically, he's a flying missile battery guy. Oh, my ally has left the match. I'm all alone.
Damn! The Imperium beat us here! Get rid of them and secure the substation.
It's a murder party, and literally everyone is invited.
Rendane doesn't take kindly to fugitives, or the treasonous, or anybody, really. He's basically not a kind guy. And I'm not here for you fools. I'm here for Caldarius.
So are we. And since we've arrived first, we have, what are they called, please?
Oh, first dibs.
Yes, first dibs. We have first dibs. So I'm afraid you'll have to deal with us first, you dib.
Wait
First dibs should never be a thing. It's dibs or it's not dibs.
I agree with you.
Ow! Deploying way cool energy matrix. Ow! 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 It's a murder party, and literally everyone is invited. Ow! We're all exploded.
But yeah, my super tank mode, that's basically how I get along. The only reason I even play this character. Because for the first couple levels he's kinda boring. But then I get to murder everyone. And some of the things my character says are hilarious. Like, I've heard him say, "Get fucked, minion." And I'm like, yes, I need that in my life.
Power redirection failed. System reboot required. Please stand by.
Power redirection, huh? There's only one place you jerks could be hiding out. All forces! Caldy's idiot friends have reached the facility control station. Burn it to the ground!
So yeah, this wave, there's like 3 different points we have to defend. That's all there is to it for this mission. But it's lengthy, it's fun, lots of humor, and drops loot. So what's not to like?
It's a murder party, and literally everyone is invited.
I like how they try to brace themselves when they get hit by the big giant cannon. New challenge, kill 10 thralls.
Today's a great day. I'm an efficient, unstoppable maelstrom of violence. Ah, that's much better. It's a murder party, and literally everyone is invited.
The only downside to the turret mode is there are certain attacks that can knock you out of it. And if they do, you gotta wait 50 seconds to get back into it.
It's not over yet. We're seeing heavy reinforcements deploying from the capital ship.
And also, all my abilities turn off while I'm in this mode. That is not what I meant to do. If you guys would stop hitting the core, That would be great.
But that's like the core's only job in life.
To die?
To get hit.
It's a murder party, and literally everyone is invited.
The station's taking a beating. Drive Hylus's forces back.
Thrall destroyed.
There. Now I have higher damage reduction. Alright, last wave.
I'll be laughing about that until the heat death of the universe.
So... So my ultimate used to last forever until I got out of it. It now looks like it occasionally goes away on its own. Which means I might find a new favorite character.
It's a murder party, and literally everyone is invited.
I don't see a timer for it.
I don't either. I mean, it has all kinds of cool, like, data, like, it tells me what direction I'm pointing, how far up and down, but it definitely goes away after a while. And that sucks.
Because you'd think it'd be an important thing to know. How long it lasts would be a thing it would tell you.
Well, when they made the game, when they made the change, it was probably easier to add that change than it was to create a whole new thing that shows me how long it lasts. If I had been paying attention to patch notes, I would have probably found it out. But still.
Way to go, Judy.
How was I supposed to know my favorite character got nerfed when I haven't been playing the game? Get fucked, Underling.
It's a murder party, and literally everyone is invited.
I mean, to be fair, it is stupidly powerful. But the problem with it is, there's no reason to use any of the other abilities of this character when I can just sit in this mode. I now have 4 viewers. Welcome to the stream, guys. Alright.
Howell rerouted. Caldarius, you should be all set.
Ooh, an energy spike. Could that be our man? I better send every thrall at my disposal to investigate.
Hurry to the engineering core. Caldarius needs our support. Got some good news for once. Nova located a gaggle of inactive minion units while
Well, John, it's great to be here.
We're sending them your way now. Make that extra firepower count.
Bad news, guys. Our backup air support's not coming, and Nova doesn't stand a chance against degenerate capital ship.
Your ship will be needed. I can handle the jealous vessel just as soon as my fuel cells are recharged.
One guy against that? Are you insane?
Just a little bit.
Trust me, Captain. If he says he can
It's
handle
a
it, he
murder
can
party,
handle it.
and literally
Caldarius is
everyone
not
is
one for
invited.
exaggeration.
Okay, definitely getting tired of being knocked into the air.
Well, then stop standing on the thing.
I don't even know what's doing it.
The ground.
It's a murder party, and literally everyone is invited. Deploying way cool energy meter. Last words not found. Applying template. I'm a stupid drunk infant. Last words recorded. Effort. Ow. 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 Ow.
Why all the bad guys gotta look like apes?
That's just this enemy type. There are other enemy types. Not a ton of different enemy types, but still, there are other enemies. Kind of demon-like, I think.
Demonic apes.
Alright. Do.
Imperial forces have reached the engineering core. I imagine I'll be killed momentarily.
We're not giving up so easily. Hold on, Caldarius. We're almost there.
It's a murder party, and literally everyone is invited.
I hate stepping on jump pads accidentally. Alright. While I have a minute. Fuck. Hate doing that.
Underling.
Ah, there we are. I knew there was one more.
Did you?
Yep. Alright, let's start this final bit. Ugh.
Caldarius, how much longer before your assault turret is recharged?
Mere minutes, which we may not have.
And victorious pose. Okie dokie.
We'll buy you as much time as we can.
Don't judge.
maximized.
The windows above! Those!
You spent all those points building those turrets. You're not even gonna let them do their job.
Hey, I am just maximizing effectiveness. I am literally tanking as per my job.
It's a murder party, and literally everyone is invited.
Also, I'm like 99% turret myself, so. Really wish it would tell me how long my thing lasts. Dumbest change ever. They're coming from above.
We have heavy reinforcements coming in from above the station.
That's what she said.
Hey, get off my turret.
It's a murder party, and literally everyone is invited.
It's very rhythmic too. It's like do 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 do.
Prepare your ugly faces for immediate vaporization.
Oh, I thought you said redneck.
Nope, rhythmic.
Makes much more sense now.
What do you think I'm doing, jackhole? Keep them away from the core. Fuck off.
He said you suck at your job.
I feel like DPS. So the 10th level gives me a choice between even more tankiness, more shooty, or control. I feel like more shooty this time. I feel like I'm surviving fine.
It's a murder party.
Until the last wave.
Yeah, which should be this one, because they're not creative enough to add a fourth wave. There shall be exactly 3 waves, and no more, no less.
Thou shalt count to 3. No more.
Not 2.
Counting to 5 is outright.
Yeah.
Today's a great day.
Too bad King Arthur didn't know how to count. But it worked. It did its job.
Well, to be fair to him, the instructions were lengthy.
What kind of man reads instructions?
Thou shalt not count. Thou shalt count 2 only if it is to be followed by 3.
Literally everyone is invited.
Whew. Getting kind of touchy at this last stage. Well, I'm fine. The core's being a core.
It's taking hits.
That it is, but that red bar is completely gone.
That's its job in life, is to take hits.
And he is free. So, that's what this character looks like.
I guess if you want something killed right, you gotta kill it yourself. Get ready, Count Darius. I'm coming for your f***ing head.
What happened to taking me alive?
Screw that. You're going back to Tempest in a shoebox.
He seems angry.
It's a murder party, and literally everyone is invited.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fucking coward.
Tactical retreat.
He just wants to take this outside.
Why would he want to take it outside? This core is still inside.
Well, the core serves no purpose anymore, because it's already fully charged Calderas. That was the only purpose for the core, was to charge up him. Woo! Credits. Oh, I got legendary gear. I've never gotten a legendary before. What a lucky day.
Something about slaying or renting. Please allow me to help.
If you say so.
And this is one of the ways to recruit him. But yeah, when you play as him, he actually flies around, shoots shit, does all kinds of fun stuff. All the characters are pretty unique. Oh, and you get scored for bragging rights.
Unlike those other MOBAs.
Well, this mode isn't a MOBA so much. I mean, kind of. The structure's the same. It's like a story MOBA. That's it. Just a copper.
A Stoba?
Ooh, I got a new taunt. Oh, that was my best time for that mission. Let's see. Oh, and of course because it's a Gearbox game, it has dozens of challenges. Dozens is short, actually. Like, this is just challenges for this character alone.
Oh, okay, I get it.
And then each character has like its own elite set of challenges, which actually unlocks story. Yes, one of the characters is a penguin inside of a giant mech suit.
Nah.
His name's Toby. There's Phoebe, who is a filthy rich woman with lots of swords. I like playing as her. This character's new, Pendles. I know nothing about him. Cleese is difficult to explain. But, he's basically a bunch of technical stuff and science-y tankiness. Alani's a monk of water and wind. Boldor is a shit-talking dwarf. Ernest is new. But it looks like a fucking angry bird with a grenade launcher and a giant nuke. Let's see what his abilities look like. Oh, I'm sorry. Power Egg. So he's a tank who buffs everyone around him. And lays mines. Galt is a big guy with a double-barreled shotgun. Kid Ultra is new and looks retarded. Looks like a Mega Man. Let's see. It's a supporter. Oh, summons drones. That's kind of cool. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Thorn, the archer, sniper. Guy with weird possessed demon around him. I don't know how to explain him.
Neat.
We got Reyna, who basically is a support character. Little pistol, and gives everyone shields for days. Wrath the vampire, with lots of swords. Meliana, Melka, damage dealer, little SMG, and a weird demon gauntlet. Miko the fungus. Montana the lumberjack. Montana actually does wood carving. Arendi is this little fire wizard who summons meteors.
You gotta stop spinning them so fast.
Oscar Mike, who fights like Jango Fett. Jango Fett. Jetpack. Multi-purpose gun. The Marquis, who's a sniper with a golden rifle. Kelvin, the guy who eats everything. Isaac, the crazy robot. Here's a character you might like, because you love Athena.
Neat.
She actually turns into like a demonic archangel.
That's always fun.
Yeah. So she has two paths. You can go down the Song of the Bulwark, where she becomes more tanky, or the Song of the Relentless, where she gets more demonic and like causes wounds and all kinds of things.
Victory is complete.
Unfortunately, they released some new cool skins, but you have to pay for them, which is the dumbest thing that everyone hates. But some of the best looking skins are paid for.
Yeah.
And to find out her story, you got 5 specific challenges. And if you do all 5 of them, you get a unique legendary that only works with that character, and you get to find out all of her story.
Nice.
So it's like incentive for completing challenges and stuff.
Yeah.
Huh. My best
How
times,
much is this game?
like $20. But no.
Sounded like fun too.
Yeah, there are a lot of characters
Despite the
you would probably
impending end
like.
of all things, our friends at the Last Light Consortium.
I mean, there's a character for every feel. Like Benedict just fires rockets and he's a giant bird. He is America.
Rob America.
Um,
Oh, that was such a fun level.
Right? Well, they did a Thanksgiving.
Romeric?
They did a Thanksgiving thing that I should have played, where it's the hunters who you play as Oscar Mike and Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, and you hunt down all the bird characters for Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the team is fucking America, basically. But, there it is. You don't get more American than that.
No, you don't. Ha! Even the name, America.
America! I kind of like the Thunderbird one. I just don't like that the 2 nicest skins are paid for.
I don't like Thunderbird.
What are you looking at? It's on TV once.
Oh, did I mention he's a redneck?
No, no, you didn't, but that makes sense.
Oh, I now know where he gets his rockets from.
He just coughed it up.
Yup.
Why is he eating rockets?
I don't know. You know how birds eat stuff and save it for later in their gizzard?
Yeah.
Oh, nice little Atari skin.
Dende.
Dende.
The only Dende I know is Little Green.
That's because her name's not Dende. Oh, I love it. Not worth paying for. Because the problem I always had is the reskin always kind of looked a little sloppy. Like, I've unlocked all the costumes except for 3 of them. But they all kind of looked lame. Like, they look poorly done. And then you look at the paid one and it just looks so crisp and clean.
Guess what I don't get? Concussion. Guess what I don't get? Concussions.
Guess what I don't get? Concussions.
Look, a gun. Come and see.
Alright, so I just unlocked that taunt.
No, you just unlocked Come At Me, bro.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
Yeah, that one. Stupid delay.
Ready. Any more kneecaps need breaking, fellas?
So I've done 3 out of his 5 challenges. The only ones I have left are complete 3 missions while on the same team as Cleese, because they have background history, and use overcharged abilities 60 times. Oh, this one's an audio log.
Isaac was the lead manufacturing Magnus for Minion Robotics, the most profitable division within the LLC. But following the shutdown of the Magna Carta, he left the organization to pursue what he called other cooler interests and disappeared. Until last night, when he resurfaced on the LLC Holomatch circuit, besting a record 31 opponents in a grueling 6-hour elimination bout. Isaac joins us now, live from the locker room at the Arc Fleet Arena. Isaac, thanks for being on the program.
It's a pleasure to be here, fella.
You've been missing for years, so perhaps the most obvious question is, why surface now?
Well, once the Magna Carta went dark, I instantly realized the futility of my actions. No matter how hard we fight, and no matter how hard we try, there's no doubt that we're all well beyond screwed, destined to be dragged into the void by the Varelsi. And then it hit me. Reality is a joke. There's no reason for it to be at all. The only logical conclusion is that all physical reality emerges from a simulation run by horrible, unethical monsters. I just wanted to let everyone know before I burn it all to the ground.
And why the CWF Hollow Matches? Why pro wrestling?
2 reasons. 1, lots of you idiots watch it, and I wanted a broad platform to spread my messages of nihilism and dread. 2, pro wrestling is both hilarious and violent. I've always wanted to try it.
You've got a big fight tonight with El Dragon, one of the most decorated champions in CWF history. But with your unprecedented ascent to the ranks, you're the odds-on favorite. What's your mindset going into this fight? What's your strategy?
Oh, I'm going to tear his arms off.
Oh, I'm gonna tear his fucking arms off. See why I like this character?
Yeah.
They all got little quirks like this. And then you can track like individual stats for each character and all kinds of cool little shit. So if you have a favorite, we'll know. Alright. Ultimate. So the turret mode now only lasts for 40 seconds. I wonder when they made that change. But, so, a lot of the characters you'll unlock just by leveling up. Other characters you unlock by doing special, special missions. And then, of course, the new ones you just spend in-game money on. I wonder what Pendles does. So he's a stealthy assassin. Go figure. It sucks that you can't see any of their lore until after you've unlocked it.
What's the name of this game again? Battleborn?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh. I unlocked 2 new titles. So, I don't know if you noticed, but on the big screen it said I'm the ex-CEO. You know, every character has like a list of titles that you can unlock and all kinds of stuff. And
I was wondering about
why it said ex-CEO.
Yeah, I was like, huh, I wonder what that means.
Yeah.
But then I decided I didn't care enough to pursue the questioning.
So, private and recruit are for playing and winning as a peacekeeper, which are the American fuckers. Ah, mercenary. That's the one I just did. Level up as Whiskey Foxtrot. Okay, so unlock something for Kelvin. Or I probably unlocked Kelvin. New skin. What's the last one? There it is. Oh, I must have unlocked her. Oh, so the other thing you can do with your currency is buy gear. Randomly through packs. Or you can just unlock them. Speaking of which. So there's no limit to the maximum upgrades, maximum list of things you can put on there. It's just the legendaries, the best items, have a really, really high activation cost. So the better your items, the longer it takes to turn them on. So this one, high attack damage, high attack speed, and your attack damage goes up every time you hit someone with melee. So put that on a melee character, even better. Some of the best items, though, are actually the ones with penalties on it. The red numbers. Because they decrease the activation cost. Even though it might be a really good item. But it'll give you some stupid negative, which might not have anything to do with your character. And might not hurt you at all.
Well, I'd actually have to play the game to get a good feel for it.
Well, I can always give you the CD.
Despite the impending end of all things, our friends at the Last Light Consortium are still in business, and they really want to sell you stuff. You can browse their wares in the marketplace.
Yeah, fuck all of these skins. It's clearly just a last chance to grab cash. So, basically, The Borderlands company has declared this game more or less as a disappointment, and once they release the five DLCs that they had planned and promised people, they're probably going to pull the plug. However, that's probably a year or two out.
Huh.
So, getaways. But yeah, eventually this game will be dead. And I am curious about these operations that I've never heard of. They are both locked. Ah, that's because they are special missions that you have to pay for. So I'll probably not do those. At least not for a while. And probably not at all if you don't play. Because the game's fun and all, just not by myself. Yeah. Same people who did Borderlands. Or from inside my